What's going on, guys? This is Craig Tech 360, and today we're going to talk about this cool little gadget by Link.
Tech 360 Dallas.
Alright guys, first and foremost, click on that video, make sure you like and subscribe, and let's get into it. So this is the dual outlet countdown timer by Link. This is similar in functionality to a regular timer, but it is different. Let's talk about it. Alright, so let's take a look at the box. You got the picture on the front, you got all your features on the side, which just explains what the timer does itself. You can pause that if you like and read it. Let's move on to the back. It's fully adjustable. You may want to read this as well because it is 125 volts, 60 hertz at 1875 watts. It's rated at 15 amps. So you obviously don't want nothing big like a griddle or something like that, or like a big space heater, something that draws a lot of amperage. You wouldn't want that because that could cause some problems. So now let's go ahead and open it up and let's take a look. So it comes with the timer itself and a little instruction book. Okay, so let's go ahead and bring in a little plug here so we can plug it up and I'll show you what it does. So just use a little power strip, and that's what I got handy. So the lights will all light up at first, like you just saw. Do it again. That just lets you know that all light functions are working. So how this works is, so let's say you got a situation where you want a light to come on, whether it be a table lamp or a fish tank lamp or something. Like, you know what, I only want it to come on for an hour a day. Cool, so 1 hour. Now, after 1 hour, this will automatically go back off on its own. And if something happens, you can shut it off sooner. You can go here to the on and off button, boop, and hit it, and it'll shut off. Now, let's say you want to turn it on for an hour at this time every day. So as soon as you hit that repeat button, it's going to save it, and it's going to make that timer kick on the same time that you hit that button every day after that, from there on out, unless you cancel it. Okay. So let's say, you know what, I got a little Christmas tree. You know what I want at this time right now. So it's let's say 5 o'clock. I want it to come on and run for 4 hours and repeat that every day. So as soon as you hit that button, it's going to save it and it'll automatically kick back on. So I'm going to give you a little demo here on how it works with the light. So let's plug a little light in there here. So then right there, so like a light comes on. Then you can hit 30 minutes. I mean, it just kicks on. Now we're going to go ahead and set it for 15 minutes, and let's see how it works. All right, so as you see, after 15 minutes, the light went off. It does work as it shows, and I did time it, and it is exactly right on the money, 15 minutes. So now let's also say, you know what, I want this light to come on in my house for an hour every day at this time. So let's say, okay, I want it to come on at 3 o'clock or whatever. So, when 3 o'clock rolls around, you go 1 hour and you hit repeat. And as soon as you hit that repeat button, that's when it's going to set to come back on every day at that time, at the exact time you hit the repeat button. So after an hour, the light will go off. And then tomorrow, it'll automatically come back on at the exact same time you hit the repeat button the day before. So it just turns into like another timer. And then let's say you want to cancel it, and it's like, you know what, I don't want that. After I'll just hit off, and as you see, the lights go away. I was like, you know what, I only want to do 30 minutes. All right. So 30 minutes repeat. So that means after 30 minutes, the light will go off. Then tomorrow, at the same time as I hit the button, on the repeat button, that the light will kick back on and run for 30 minutes and shut back off. All right, guys, so that is your quick little demo of how it works. Now, I do see some different possibilities and uses for this thing. Now, when I first saw it and I first got it, the first thought that went through my mind was cell phone charger. Because you know how they say, charging your phone's too long, or like when you plug your phone up and when it's charged, you're supposed to take it off so it doesn't burn the battery up, so forth and so on. So I was like, you know what? That would probably be perfect. You can plug it in, hit 2 hours, and that'll have your phone charger on while you're sleeping. And after 2 hours, it'll go off. By then, your phone should be charged. And then it'll go off so your phone's not constantly charging all night and burning your battery up. That was just my first thought. Now, my second thought is if you got critters, you got turtles, stuff like that, fish tank, you got lights and all the stuff like that. This would be perfect for that, especially when you sit there, like, oh, you know what? I want the heat lamp on, say for an hour a day, hit repeat. And then now you don't have to worry about it. You just walk away and leave it, and it'll go on and off just how you programmed it to. But guys, that is the dual outlet countdown timer by BN-Link. Now I want to add this is rated for 15 amps, so anything over 15 amps you might want to be careful because you may take a chance of burning this up or starting a fire. So you want to keep kind of low amperage stuff on here. Like you don't want to go and put a big space heater on this thing, because obviously the higher the amperage, you may take a chance of burning this thing up and cause a problem. So I would keep it under 15 amps. But guys, that is it. I like this little gadget. I'm definitely going to find some use for it around my house. If you have any questions or comments, comment below. Don't argue, don't fight. Until next time.
Tech 360 Dallas.